Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Hi, I'm AJ Trott.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
I think they're called the Novans, not the Woonies.
Oh. Thought it was like...
Just judging by their logo.
Yeah.
They had a W with Novans.
You got a couple more starting pitchers tonight.
The voices are really loud about Fott.
About what?
Brandon Fott. The Westerly Bulldogs taking on the Woonsocket Novans. You can listen to the starting lineups right here.
Dylan Saferoff. Number 10, Fabio Carino Vicente. Number 12, Ryan Rangel Sampaio Pino. Number 14, Leonardo Rivera. Number 16, Dominic Beauregard. Number 17, Jesus Netro. Number 21, Guillermo Fernandez Ferreira. Number 22, Noah Detoli. Number 25, Fabian Acosta. Number 28, Anthony Cavallo. And number 30, Katimurasal Mbake.
We remind you, you are listening to the Westerly Bulldogs Pregame Show brought to you by Redstone Tire and Complete Auto Repair located at 114 Ashaway Rd, Westerly. Let's listen to the Bulldogs starting lineups.
Number 1, Asa Mayo. Number 3, Owen Fulbert. Number 6, Bobby Datson. Number 7, John Orlando. Number 8, Tyler Falcone. Number 9, Liam Jacobson. Number 10, Judah Schachner. Number 11, Nicholas Cody. Number 15, Caleb Martin. Number 17, Luigi Marchioni. And number 23, Adrian Gincarelli. The Bulldogs are coached by Angelo Luzzi Jr., assistant coaches Andrew Papadilla, Joshua Mason, Anthony Saluca, and Frank Alessio.
Both teams here, Division
Today
II
is the
opponents.
anniversary of September 11th, and we pause to honor the lives lost and the courage shown. Please join me in a moment of silence. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
With Robinhood Gold, you can earn a 4% APY with your uninvested cash. Sign up today.
The two Division II opponents getting set to square off. Woonsocket currently in last place. 0-3 record. They've lost to St. Raphael, Lincoln, and St. Raphael again. Westerly current record of 1-1. They've beaten Rogers and lost to Pilgrim. And I'm going to welcome in our color commentator and cameraman, Caleb Bupanacci. Caleb, it's an opportunity for Westerly against a team lower than them in the standings to try to get back on track, get a winning record here as they enter this one 1-1.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you there completely. I think this is a good opportunity for Westerly to come out strong here, kind of just set the tone offensively, creating those good chances and long passes and just, smart soccer, basically. This is a really big opportunity. I think they can really jump their record here and, kind of have a winning record for the first time this season. And that's certainly an exciting feeling, I'm sure, for them.
Absolutely. The Bulldogs have a prime opportunity against a struggling Novans squad. That'll do it for the Redstone Tire and Complete Auto Repair pregame show. Call 401-596-5283. Carl, Patty, and their team have been proudly keeping our community on the roads for over 90 years. Novans set to kick off. Whistle blows and we are underway. Already kicked back to the goalkeeper. He's going to punt it a long way. And a steal for Westerly immediately. Schachner chased back, and Westerly defenders will take over. Back to Owen Fobert. It's off the chest of Nick Cody. Punted forward. Cody racing to the ball, but it is scooped up by the goalkeeper. It's punted high and away and headed out of bounds instantly. Kick over to the Novans, still looking for their first attacking period of the game. And the whistle blows.
You know, these offensive periods we've had with Westerly here, they've really been able to control the ball and stay on the other side of the field because of the way their defense is moving with their attackers. You know, they always have them to fall back on and reset maybe to the other side, maybe towards the middle. Wherever it goes, it stays with the Bulldogs early here. There was a great attempt at a shot, just barely missing the net.
That was a long free kick. Surprisingly accurate from that distance. It almost trickled towards the net. Nolasco Quiones in net. I assume, based on my roster here. For Westerly on the other side, it's Asa Mayo, who might have his first look of the game here, but not before it's overrun by Fobert. Great defense there by the junior Owen Fobert. Dazzling footwork along the sidelines before it's taken up by the Novans. Orlando fires it right to the legs of the safe Frothroth. Seyfrarath, great defensive play there. Now he takes it over, hands it over to his teammate Fernandez Ferreira. And it trickles out of play. Throw-in coming for Orlando. Netro trying to get rid of it, but here come the Bulldogs. Dotson has an edge. Dotson's shot trickles wide and out of play.
Excellent offensive attempt there. Way to make use of the space and find their lane and get the ball in a good position, but good work by the other team here with their defense.
Woonsocket, a great effort there on defense to get in the way of that shot by Dotson. It's punted up and away. Another rush for Westerly. And it's cleared away before a threatening strike there by Adrian Gencarelli. My goodness. He had it given right to him in a defensive lapse there for the Novans.
That was definitely not where you want the ball if you're Woonsocket here. That was right in front.
It's almost as if he was retreating towards the net.
That's what you want to do when you want to be aggressive when you have those shot opportunities. And Westerly certainly has been taking those whenever they can, looking to get on the board early to set the tone for this game.
Gencarelli, beautiful feed to Cody, but it was slapped away by Nolasco Quiones. The toss in. Marcioni kicks it high, and it's headed out. Cody has the angle right in front of the net. He shoots, he scores! Nicholas Cody all alone, squeaks it by the keeper, and puts Westerly on top, 1-0.
Now, let me tell you something, Andrew. That was bound to happen the way they had been moving as a team, really closing in on the ball there, challenging the defenders 2-on-1, making sure they were in an advantageous position. It was just, it was just a line. The stars aligned there, and they took their chance, and it paid off.
Cody was moving like prime Messi. The way he was squeaking through those defenders, it got alone, and it was head on to Nolasco Quiones. But it just went right through him.
Just very efficient footwork there. And very good shot selection from Cody.
The patience there to know to wait till he was right up in front. It almost looked like he got it through the legs.
I wonder if he kind of shot it with the inside of his foot, giving it more of an accurate shot there instead of a powerful one. Sometimes those can be just as deadly.
Long high kick. Nice header. Contesting it. Gincarelli heads it out of play. Orlando's toss. Aiming for Gincarelli. It's headed over. The setup is going to bounce to the keeper. Nolasco Quiones surveys his options, then punts it high.
Come on, boys! We gotta press that over!
Throw-in coming for the Novans. And it's going to roll out of play. Popped up some great footwork there by Detoli. The shot's off the top crossbar, bounces out of play. And Mayo scoops it up, my goodness, inches away from a goal there for Woonsocket.
Deadly accurate shot there. So bent through the air and hit the crossbar, and that was nanometers from being a point.
Some fantastic work there for the Novans to strike back and make the most of their first offensive opportunity. However, didn't have any results to show for it. They're going to get free kick here. High popper is headed into safety by, it looked like, Cody. Long kick. Cody isn't going to get there this time, but it's kept in by Jacobson. Jacobson feeds it right through the defender. Pushing through and taking a tremendous shot with Shackner, but a great save by Nolasco Quiones. Keeps this one close enough.
Big corner kick coming in for Westerly here.
Almost headed in.
Just missed that. Again, the pace that Westerly's moving offensively is definitely what's going to, incentivize them to score more goals, which will lead to, hopefully, a much-needed win.
It's kicked out. Fed through the hole. And taking over are the Novans before it's kicked out of play. Long feed inside. Headed out to midfield. It's skied by Corino Vicenti before it's popped back up in the sky.
Great header there. Westerly trying to settle the ball to take it back down the field. As a scuffle there before the ball will break out. Good call by the ref there to ensure that no other injuries may occur. Playing on the ground can be dangerous and lead to some bad ones.
Absolutely, the safety of these players at utmost priority here. That one skied out for the Novans, who try to collect before it bounces out of play. Oh, an opportunity for Anthony Rataco, but he just had too much underneath his foot there. He jumped up and it hit the bottom of his foot. Almost trying to do too much there on what was a prime opportunity.
Sometimes when you're going for that, the sweet spot, which would be the top of your foot, when you're angling it to get the most power and accuracy, sometimes you can just a little bit too low. You can be just a little bit too low there, and it kind of scuffs your shot. But those types of things happen. They'll have plenty more offensive chances from the way they're playing. This is what you want to see. Like I was saying at the beginning, they were spaced out. They're moving together, and they're just creating new scoring opportunities, what feels like every other minute.
Westerly taking over. It's fed off a defender. A nice footwork there by Jacobson. Orlando is going to keep it in play. A big whiff there came from Beauregard.
Good follow through from the Westerly Bulldogs here, as they did not stop chasing the ball until it was completely in the keeper's hands.
Orlando's going to have a throw-in opportunity now.
Behind you! John, get up, Will!
Ball bouncing in front of Fernandez Ferreira, and it rolls out of play. Some yelling coming from both benches, a lot of frustration coming from Woonsocket. You can hear yells of, it's got to be tighter. And it rolls out of play.
Right away! Romeo, where were you? Okay, just come inside, make sure. Guys.
Kick is coming. Tie, it's in possession of Westerly still. The Novans have just been doing enough to keep a goal off the board, but they haven't been able to create an opportunity. Jacobson's shot delivers that opportunity for the Bulldogs, putting them up 2-0.
Bulldog goal by number 9, Liam Jacobson.
Just a classic 1-2 give and go, shot in the net type of goal right there. Nothing fancy, but efficient, and it works, and they take a 2-0 lead.
Both of those shots going right through the goalkeeper in a tremendous effort by this Bulldogs offense, finding those holes, delivering the goals, making the most of their offensive power. Orlando finds a hole, goes past Gervasini. or excuse me, Cincarelli. Again, these Westerly G names, there's a lot of them. Gingerella, Gingerelli, Geversini.
Certainly is, Andrew.
And sometimes I try to have these names as memorized as possible, but the occasional slip-up comes through. So Frothroth tried getting rid of it. Instead, it's an angle for Westerly. A little trick or feed, but falling to the ground there. It looked like it was Noah Roy. Man, if Roy was on his feet for that one, you know it was going between those crossbars.
Yeah, certainly was going to be a hard shot to block. I loved what the defender there did. He passed it with the outside of his foot and got it in just prime crossing territory.
That one going out to Detoli, and it's kicked on a rocket right off the leg of the defender, say Frothroth.
Great defensive block there as he got entirely in front of it.
Beauregard trying to set something up. Woonsocket has only had about one pure shot on the net, and it was that one that went off the corner of the crossbar. Now Orlando's going to get another throw in. This time, Gencarelli is going to feed it to Orlando.
Westerly taking their time as they look to find a man across the field. Very smart. Utilizing the passes is very important.
On the outside edge, Martin, a feed inside is going to go a bit too far and head out of play behind the net. It's golden hour here at Algieri Field. We are positioned up on the roof, and it is a gorgeous view of the Pawcatuck Hills. And I even think I see Fisher's Island or some form of land beyond the sea out there. Tremendous
Andrew, let me ask you
sightlines.
something. Do you think you can see any of our amazing sponsors?
Well, let me take a look. It escapes me at the moment, but I would tell you that given the fact that we are towards the top of Westerly, Dime Bank decided to put themselves right in the heart of Westerly to conveniently reach all Westerly residents. But I will take this chance to remind you that this game is presented in part by Lathrop Insurance, serving their community since 1939. Whether you have personal or commercial insurance needs, Lathrop Insurance always answers the call. Call 401-596-2525. As the Novans are going to get a toss in here. Two W towns on opposite ends of the state battling here. The top east corner is where Woonsocket lies on the border of Massachusetts, and Westerly, of course, down here in southwestern Rhode Island, right on the border of Connecticut. So the opposite ends of the state represented here.
Certainly an interesting territorial clash, now that you pointed out.
And I've got to catch myself here because I recently learned it's not Woonsocket, it's Woonsocket.
Huh.
I was a close friend, Father Facette, the former priest at URI, taught me the correct spelling as someone from up there. So Woonsocket trying to get the ball out of trouble. Toss back out. Westerly trying to keep this offensive possession alive. Marchione feeds it back in and it's hunted down by Carvalho. Two players go down in a tussle.
Woonsocket going to win that throw-in. Did I get that, Andrew? Did I?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not the person to say, but I don't know, because the nickname for it is Woony, so I always figured it was Woonsocket.
Yeah, I had heard that too.
But the people actually from there call it Woonsocket. Woonsocket. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's kind of like I found out recently too, people from Newark don't call it Newark, it's Nark.
Interesting. Kind of reminds me of how some people from Westerly say Westerly.
That's just a New England accent placed on it. That is popped way up, and a nice grab by Cody to prevent it from going out to the bleachers. Nice takeaway there. Jacobson kicks it out. Long feed inside, goes nowhere.
Westerly absolutely dominant with the time and possession.
Great footwork there, but it hits the back foot of the front attacker. A prime opportunity there. Orlando goes back to midfield where he has Fobert. Fobert is overrun by a pair of defenders. Rango Sampaio Pino feeds it out. A lot of hang time for the ball as it's headed and kicked up in the air by both squads. Heavily contested ball there. Shackner still fighting his way, feeds it out to Gencarelli. Back to Orlando. It is just barely kept in by Natoli. Novans ready for a toss-in.
Novans desperately want to turn things around, literally and figuratively, as they've been on this side of the field, their defensive side, for most of the game here, Andrew. What do you think of that?
I'm getting the feeling that the ball's not going to be headed out towards Granite Street until the second half.
Certainly seems that way.
Unless the Novans can change the pace here. Orlando looking for a target. This goes outside to Marchioni. Marchioni. Out to Orlando. Back to Marchioni at the top. Trying to slowly work his way through. Trying to thread the needle to Roy, but he can't get there in time. The kick from the keeper is high and headed back in. Nice play by Jacobson there. The whistle blows and Westerly gets a free kick. Dotson. High arcing kicks, got the curve! The rebound kick was oh so close. It looked like Marchioni. It was Marchioni on the rebound, but it was saved. Fobert, long strike out in front. ball skied back out of play. Hit off a Bulldog, favorable bounce, and two players go tumbling. One of them, Noah Roy. Fed on a seam to the sideline. Nice takeaway. Little feed. Long kick is going to bounce out of play once again. Corner coming from Westerly, and it's a big one. A great play by Marchioni to get it on the ground. Orlando's going to recover it. Swipes to his right, passes the opposite direction. Novans trying to take over. It's stolen. Or it's slapped away. Right inside. Fancy footwork. Roy overstepping the defender, and it's going to roll out of play out at the corner. Bulldogs going to get another corner here. It's hooking and kicked up through the goalpost, but not the right sport goalpost. Westerly knocking on the door of a third goal. It's hard to see from this angle all the way out there, but I want to say that was Tyler Falcone. No, it's looking like Nicholas Cody, who was inches away from his second goal. Westerly keeping it in once again. A long-distance strike is gloved and kept down. Bulldogs turning on the Jets.
And I think they have been all this first half, honestly. It's the Novans who I think need to turn it up here. They look to do that, though, as they got a little bit of a good push going down the midfield. Answered by the Westerly defense.
It's kept back in play by Kosmel. Long strike, bounces out. Jacobson trying to seam it in, and it's popped out. Orlando fires inside. Header is setting up. Jancarelli, who's got to track it down. Jancarelli. Strike towards the net. It's hooking. Saved for a moment. Almost fumbled there by Myers. Or by the goaltender for Myers to try to strike it in.
Westerly, like I said, been utilizing their defense this entire first half, really making sure their offense keeps the ball on their side of the field.
Nice bounce in there by Roy, but he gets it back. Goes around a defender, rolls it to the net where it's scooped up once again. Credit the keeper, who, I've got to be honest, the number on the jersey is not matching the numbers on my roster, so it could be one of Carlos Nolasco Quiones, Kadimoriso Mbake, or Joseph Williams. Those are the options for who the tender is, the keeper is. But either way, It's close.
One of the first shots the goalie gets to rebound here is from his own team as he just gets the reset for free.
An attack. Roy over to Jankarelli, whose shot is saved in tremendous fashion on a dive. Martin, the feed across, long strike is wide right.
Let's say Novans here, their keeper's been putting in the work, making sure this game doesn't get any more than a 2-goal game. Really been coming out working with this defense here.
Orlando looking for an angle, but it's off the foot of Martin and out. Novans get a break. And again, this ball has not left this half of the field in quite a while. Furthest they've gotten, feels like in the last 20 minutes, is midfield. Orlando has it headed out. Martin swoops back. It's stuffed for a moment. Jankarelli.
Gives him the shot.
Takes one, it hooks out. Myers now on the rebound. Great effort, but gloved once again. The sky turns a golden hue over this match. Fobert trying to keep it in play. And now the first attack we've seen in quite a long time for the Novans. And even that's immediately squashed by Fobert. But the Novans will get a throw-in. Nice clear there for the Bulldogs. Myers watches it roll out. The toss is going to come at the hands of Orlando. And that one's out to the stands. I haven't seen that yet. Luckily, an empty bench. And a kid is going to chase that down. Luckily, the kid tossing it right back to the sideline where it belongs. Little seam pass. Cut back. And out to Shackner. Shackner, long strike through the goalpost again. That's 2 kicks through the goalpost for Westerly, more than we saw from the 49ers this weekend.
Great power there, just a little bit too high too. It wasn't even inaccurate. That was just another excellent attempt that, you know, when you have that offensive control that Westerly has had the whole game, you can take those kind of shots.
throw in. Line drive header, and doing all of the listing here has been Vicente Carino. Constantly seeing him try to stop these Westerly possessions. Fobert. And it rolls out of play. Whistle blowing there. We want to remind you to stay tuned for the Dime Bank halftime show. It's a shoelace incident here that's causing the delay.
Oh, I remember those all too well.
Looks like something with the sock as well. Maybe the shin guard needs readjusting.
It was always one of the less fun moments of soccer, making sure all your gear's in place.
That was Rangel Sampaio Pino.
Excellent drag back there to get the pass off back to the defense. Novans, though, hawking them down.
Dotson rushing through 3 defenders before getting stopped. A trickle right in front of the net, though, is deflected out of play by Cody. Cody, you remember the first goal scorer in this one. But it's going to end the same way as the last few series here with punt out by the keeper. After this game, you and I will be headed to Pooch's Poorhouse, one of our sponsors. I know they show our game sometimes, as that ball is almost stolen by Westerly and kicked off of the body of Jacobson and out of play. Pooch is going to be the site of our viewing of Thursday Night Football, a good one tonight, Packers and Commanders. Potential NFC showdown, and you can hear reactions to it tomorrow at 1 on Fiore Calls Game, my show, where we break down all the latest happenings in sports on Fridays and interview guests on Wednesdays. We had Westerly women's basketball coach Tammy Reese come in, talking about a lot of topics, including her close friendship with Dawn Staley, one of the best coaches in sports. So you'll want to tune into that on YouTube. And don't forget, Sports Open Mic, hosted by the legendary Ken Collins, is every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Tune in for Ken and the gang as they continue their iconic long-running sports talk show, discuss the latest happenings in sports. That one almost rolls out of play, and it does. Adrian Gencarelli on defense there.
Beautiful touch there by Westerly. They just could not get to the ball. They could not beat out the defender. But if that ball was recovered by Westerly, they would have been in prime scoring position.
And it's going to roll out of play. 2:30 to go here in this first half. It's been all Westerly, but the score is closer than they'd like.
I certainly wouldn't mind getting some more insurance runs if I was Westerly.
Again, this game is presented by Lathrop Insurance, serving their community since 1939. That one bounces off the bench. Whether you have personal or commercial insurance needs, Lathrop Insurance always answers the call at 401-596-2525. Now at the 2-minute mark.
Big cross to the other side of the field, stopped by the Westerly defenders. The Bulldogs take the ball back.
Thrown in play. Westerly looking for a little more insurance to end this half. It's kicked out to Shackner. Shackner rolling out. Long strike is off of the goalkeeper. It's still in play, but it was kicked on a great play by Fernandez Ferreira right back to the keeper. Westerly, man, these opportunities keep getting closer and closer.
What a great shot there. Just absolutely lasered into the goalkeeper's hands. You know, and shout out to the defender there who got right in front of him until the goalie was able to secure the ball within his hands. That's just A-plus teamwork right there.
Some fans airing their opinions about adjustments for goalie kicks. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. The Bulldogs up 2-0 in a dominant first half. Stay with us, folks, for the Dime Bank Halftime Show on 321 Media. We'll be right back.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
I'm gonna go pee, but no, wait.
Bring the kids. Bring Grandma and Grandpa. Heck, bring everyone. And come to the Misquamicut Fall Fest in Westerly, September 12th, 13th, and 14th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, wrestling, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Plus, tons of great entertainment all weekend long on the main stage. It's an amazing endless summer at Misquamicut Beach with Fall Fest. Misquamicut.org.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Like, if you, like, I keep one undone or, like, kind of done, and then, like, if they go, hang on. It might be too hard for you to do this here, but, like, if you, like, if they go this way, you can, like, adjust. everybody, and welcome.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Dime Bank halftime show. Brought to you by our friends, of course, at Dime Bank, located conveniently in the heart of Westerly at 131 Franklin Street. Visit Dime Bank. Community banking lives here, and it has been all Westerly, an offensive showing to behold despite the low score. It feels like it should be about 4-0 here, Caleb, but man, Westerly has just been dominant, but some great defense up front by Corino Vicenti and some great saves by their goalkeeper have really kept the Novans just barely hanging on here.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement with you there, Andrew. I've said that a lot now, but we both are seeing the same game, so I guess that makes sense. We're really seeing an offensive showing here. Westerly's just kind of been really moving the ball around, really utilizing the space back and forth between their defenders and attackers, which makes all the difference, as you've been seeing. Westerly's been able to get the ball into a prime shooting position, whether that be from the left, right, or middle. They've all been kind of in sync, playing just smart soccer and looking out for each other, communicating, and it's really showing here. And knowing, yeah, like you said, it really should be more than a 2-0 game, but their defense, despite the 2 goals, has been doing a great job holding them to that score, kind of keeping it low and definitely not ruling out any possible sort of comeback for them. So the defense has been great and the offense has been great from Westerly too.
Why do you think the Bulldogs haven't cashed in more goals? Would you attribute it just to fantastic defense up front and goaltending?
I think a lot of the shots have been good, so it's not necessarily their error, more the talent of the keeper there and the communication between their keeper and the defenders. We saw that one shot come in from the left side, just an absolute laser, but the keeper got down, recovered the ball, but it still wasn't fully safe. So the defenders made what looked like a human shield in front of him to make sure he had the ball safe, and when they're able to reset the ball, they're able to move it down the field. And I think if the defense kind of starts being more in sync with their offense there, I think Westerly could be in some danger there. But, as long as Westerly matches the offensive tempo that they have on their defense, I think we could be in for a good soccer game here.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Moving doesn't have to be stressful. Whether it's across town or just across the hall, no job is too big or too small for Easy Does It Moving and More. Sean and his team put people first, making your move safe, smooth, and stress-free from start to finish. For a move made simple, go with the name that says it all. Easy Does It Moving and More. Call us today at 401-545-6078 or go to easydoesitmoving.com.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Provides medical, dental, and behavioral health care to over 10,000 people a year, even when they can't afford to pay for the care they need. The cost of providing health care services has increased, and the grant funding we receive doesn't fully cover the cost of patient care. We, like other community health centers across the country, count on community support to keep our doors open. With your help, we can keep serving as a safety net for your neighbors. Will you help us invest in our mission?
I'm Dale Sold, the owner of Shoreline Painting and Cabinet Refinishing. My vision for the company has always been to elevate paint contracting. When you call, you get a live person. Typically, we have estimates out the same day. We have really good communication with our customers daily. We make sure you're completely happy before we leave the project. We service residential and commercial customers. The commercial work we do is typically more community-oriented. We just completed a expansion of our shop. We added 3 more spray booths to allow us to increase capacity. You can find us at 77 Stillman Ave in Pawcatuck. You can find us on our website at shorelinepaintingri.com, or you can call the office 401-834-1684 to book an estimate.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Duns Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Duns Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Moving doesn't have to be stressful. Whether it's across town or just across the hall, no job is too big or too small for Easy Does It Moving and More. Sean and his team put people first, making your move safe, smooth, and stress-free from start to finish. For a move made simple, go with the name that says it all. Easy Does It Moving and More. Call us today at 401-545-6078 or go to easydoesitmoving.com.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Keeper. High and out, headed out of play. And it trickles to the sideline. Throw in coming. And this is a good time to remind you all that coastline window treatments will help you as the weather gets colder and you want to keep your house the perfect temperature inside all year long with honeycomb shades and more. Call today at 401-345-6532 as the ball is crossed over to the opposite side. Falcone had a bit of a hard push there on his man in Leonardo Rivera. So Woonsocket gets a free kick. Which is just going to go right back to foul cone, and Bulldogs escape again. Dotson away to Roy, and it rolls out of play. Pawcatuck emerged in darkness almost now as the sky deepens, and you know when things get dark, you want to have good lighting. And you can't have good lighting if your electrical system isn't working well, which is why you want to call Evering Electric, a family-owned and operated electrical contracting company. They handle large and small residential and commercial projects. Let Evering Electric help you tackle your project. Call 860-495-5169. Westerly had another attempt.
Great follow through there on that last attempt, though. They really chase down the ball until it's officially out of play, and that's how you get those aggressive scoring chances that they have continued to provide the whole game. You know, the Woonsocket defense here, they've really been trying to answer, I guess I should say, Westerly's aggression. So far, no goals have been allowed in the second half.
It's interesting to see that improvement in play coming from Woonsocket, especially their goalkeeper. Dotson is trying to create some more offense there. He is lightning quick as he chases down the ball and feeds it to Fobert. Goes across the field. Rounding the corner now, Noah Roy. Long feed is bounced off a defender. The angle is there, but the shot was just too high. Another close call for the Bulldogs.
Those types of shots are the ones that are always a little bit more tricky to make, but they've looked on target, at least from here, Andrew.
Absolutely. As a helicopter flies overhead, you don't see that every day. That thing is a big one and heavily equipped, just like this Westerly offense.
I was going to say, I wonder what they thought about that almost goal Westerly had earlier. Needed a little bit of an official review there.
And a player is down, so we're going to cut to commercial here on 321 Media.
Support a local cause you believe in when you open any new checking account at Washington Trust. Whether it's providing housing, ensuring no one goes hungry, or teaching tomorrow's leaders, we'll donate $25 to a local nonprofit on your behalf and give you $200 after 2 direct deposits. So open the checking account that's good for you and good for your community. Washington Trust. What we value is you. Member FDIC.
Some dazzling footwork. Judah Shackner feeds it out. Falcone inside. Great outlet pass there by Dotson. A tremendous diving save by the keeper. My goodness, he is really elevated.
He's really been working hard to shut down the many attempts that Westerly has had here for another goal. And it's really showing, Andrew.
Woonsocket still unable to get it into the other zone. Dotson poking it out. Rangel Sampaio getting it out, but Falcone has an angle, and it's kicked away by Marchioni. Martin. Long seam pass finds a hole, but it's going to be kicked away by Nietro. Faubert, midfield. Trying to escape, but it's taken over by Perez, and the whistle blows there. Woonsocket trying to make this long bus ride worth it. Trying to build off of the tremendous efforts of their defense. Perez had their best angle so far, and the swing kick attempt by Busarev was in vain as Schachner takes over on the left side. Schachner has a nice slide by Nietro, prevents a goal there. Schachner now trying to fight back, evades two defenders, looking for the setup. The feed out is good. Dobson back out to Martin. Martin whiffs. Falcone trying to get there. He can't. And another defensive stand by Woonsocket keeps the Bulldogs off the boards for now. So the scoreboard still says 2-0.
Wow, I don't even know whether to say that was an amazing hustle by the Westerly offense or the Woonsocket defense. Man.
The play on both sides has elevated as the game has progressed. I almost had to cut you off as it looked like another scoring chance for the Bulldogs, and now they'll get yet another one on this corner.
No problem there, Andrew. I stopped myself.
Long kick across is swatted away. Rebound shot off the post. Jacobson goes back out. Arcing kick, almost headed in by Marchioni, and out of play yet again. Man, one of the beautiful parts of being in Westerly here, especially on Granite Street, is the smells that emerge here. So many great restaurants in town here. Amazing scents emanating. Great restaurants in town, even in Pawcatuck. You think about CC O'Brien's, one of our sponsors. The food in Westerly is incredible. Think about Duns Corners Market as well. There's a short kick to the Novans, almost taken over by Martin. Dotson taking over. Woonsocket still trying to escape here, 23 minutes. And out of play. Westerly, throw in. Whiffed on, angle there for Schachner for a moment before it was kicked away yet again by Nietro. Orlando's going to get another throw in. Myers couldn't keep it in. Oh, a breakaway opportunity unless Faubert can get there in time, and he does. Just in time to kick it away. But the Novans will get a chance with the ball. Cincarelli along the sideline, outrunning his defender. Feeds it through the hole. He was looking for Martin. A long strike goes wide. Oh, man. That was Ritako on that shot. Westerly coming oh so close. On the brink of that third goal.
Westerly not just hungry for a goal here. Hungry to stop a Woonsocket from getting on the board as well.
Faubert. That's stopped in his tracks. Every time the Novans have a look like this, they are quickly outran by defenders like Marchioni. Do you think that's played a large factor in possession here? The speed at which Westerly defenders get back there in time to stop the Novans.
Yeah, that definitely does. I mean, hustle will always be shown, but especially when you can get your defense to hustle, that's when you can have that offensive flexibility. If they can play on both sides and still be that strong back line before your keeper, you know, you have a recipe to score some goals.
Dotson surrenders to his back man, which is going to give it right back to the Novans. The pressure has been immense from the Bulldogs, who have squashed every attempt Woonsocket has had to try to mount a comeback. But still only 2-0 here with 21 minutes to go. But if you're Westerly, you've got to be proud of the offensive chokehold you've had on this game. Coach Luzzy, I'm sure, is thrilled with what he's seeing. Great opportunities created. Marchione with a bullet. It's going to go wide right from the football goalpost. Sorry to any Bills fans that just got bad memories looking at that. And Woonsocket's looking for a comeback akin to the comeback the Bills had this Sunday night against the Ravens. Long kick is intended for Acosta. Racing along the sideline is Rivera, or excuse me, that's Musaref. But Westerly's going to get the throw in. Falcone. You can hear the dog pound saying, Owen is so tough. An endearing term for the attacker. Dog pound showing up tonight. Cheer on their classmates. Falcone being told to lock in from the dog pound. You can hear the fans more from up here, Caleb.
Yeah, you certainly can.
I'm sure they think the way he threw that in was so tough as that one rolls out of play. Another clear from the keeper coming as the headlights dart Granite Street now. And I'm sure a lot of those cars came from the Bob Valeni family of dealerships. Looking for the best deal on a great new or used car? Visit bobvaleni.com or visit any one of their locally trusted dealerships in the area. Fobert kicked it away, wrestling for control. Here comes Fobert, overrunning it, leaving it for Rangel Sampaio. And it's given right back to Martin. Caleb Martin on a tapper to Shackner. Here's an angle. Jacobson looking for number 2, and it's off the crossbar. One of the closest chances Westerly has had. That looked like it was going in for sure. I had to catch my breath there because I was brewing a goal call there. My goodness. William Jacobson almost had his second of the day. Now it's Shackner. Has to evade some defenders down the middle, heading to the left. Shackner. And it's tapped off the foot of Martin again. Man, the chances just keep getting closer and closer here, Caleb.
That was something to watch. You know, I'm not actually sure. Was that the crossbar or was that the keeper stretching out his arms to deflect it just enough to the other side?
I'm not sure. It could have been a mix of both, honestly. That one is cleared off the netting.
Extreme talent coming from there.
Corner kick coming for Westerly. It's up. Header attempt is whiffed, and the Novans take over again, but not before Faubert has anything to say about it. Circling, Roy, the shot, gloved again by the keeper. My goodness. Line drive kick stolen again by Falco. Westerly's going to get another chance.
Right there, Andrew, is exactly what you were talking about. Having that defense hustle in and rebound the ball to get back to the attackers is exactly why they've been able to create so many good offensive chances. The fact that he was able to stop the breakaway from Woonsocket and turn around and get it back to his attacking team, it's something you love to see, you know?
It's funny, ever since I emphasized the Woonsocket conversation, you've been trying to emphasize it the wrong way. Something I got in trouble for. But Woonsocket trying to attack. It's fed through a hole. Myers has an angle, trying to win the foot race. He's not going to do that. Man, oh man.
I should clarify then. When I say you love to see, I mean from the sport of soccer. I love to see hustle no matter what team. Always makes for a good game.
Absolutely, as that one's popped up.
You know, growing up, being in some of these positions where your defense is charging with their team to keep them in the offensive fight, that's a feeling like no other, Andrew.
Myers keeping it back off the leg of a Woonsocket defender. Now I'm triple thinking my pronunciation of it. What a town with some mind games surrounding its name. Socket coming, wow.
Well, there's
it's really on the mind here. I'm going to go with Woonsocket. Westerly from the corner. Very easy to pronounce name as that's curled up and off the back of Myers. They're getting the looks, but not the results. As the clock winds down to 15 minutes. Falcone. This is a trickle out and pops way up. Falcone. Marcioni thought about it. You can see him creeping in there. Or excuse me, that was Shackner. Shackner, spin move. Fed out a tapper. The angle, Jacobson has it! At long last, the third goal for Westerly. And of course, it's Liam Jacobson.
Jacobson.
Oh my goodness. Feels like a relief for the Bulldogs. After all the close calls, one finally breaks through. Liam Jacobson, 2 goals today, and it's 3-0 Bulldogs.
Well, I'll tell you what, that right there, definition of just simple, clean, smart dribbling and then passing. And then, you know, your shot doesn't have to be the strongest shot. It just has to be accurate enough to where it can get around the keeper, and that's exactly what he did right there. He was able to just get a little tapper to dribble it in, and then just tap it just enough to where it's out of the reach.
You wonder if the floodgates are going to open right here, and they do! This time, it looked like it was Adrian Jancarelli. The second they get one, the goals come pouring in. Back-to-back for the Bulldogs, but the keeper is injured.
Number 27, Connor Algier.
Or excuse me, it was Connor Algier on the goal, a sophomore on that one, but it was a dangerous collision there with the keeper. We're going to step aside here until they get this cleared up on 3-2-1 Media.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Welcome back here to Salogiri Field. Luckily, the keeper is off on the sideline and in good health again. No number given that matched his, but he has been tremendous for the Novans, who now trail 4-0 after a pair of Westerly goals. And you look at the sky. I can't get over the view up here. This is our first time up, my first time up on the roof at least. And man, beautiful orange skies here. Beautiful downtown Westerly.
Certainly a great backdrop for this soccer game here.
Waiting for the kick. And Caleb, you saw one goal finally squeak through, and then all of a sudden, a pair for Westerly as they go pouring in. Westerly appears to have cracked the code.
Yeah, no, talk about answering your own goal, I guess. I mean, they did not hesitate to get the ball back down the field, back up into position, and then just another shot off. Just slips around the keeper, who still has been doing an amazing job.
Falcone delivers it out. New keeper in net is Noah Daciole, who started this game, but not in keeper, of course. Rangel Sampaio Pino. Dangling footwork here. It's going to turn into an outlet pass, but taken over by the Bulldogs once again. It's fed out in front. Jacobson wasn't quite quick enough to beat Beauregard and get that hat trick. The Novan bus is queued up behind us, signaling that this game is almost finished. And the original keeper is coming back out. Look at this. Gotta hand it to him. That is dedication. Down 4-0, coming back in the net after a fantastic game.
Always shows the hustle when they're able to walk off, and we don't know the severity of it, but an injury. Very glad to see he's okay and able to play. Finish the game out for his team.
Looks like another injury here for the Novans. Fabian Acosta. Perhaps why they got probably why they got Daciole back on the field in a different position. And this is what you hate to see in youth sports. He's back on his feet and walking again, which is a great thing. And we'll get underway again in a second.
Always reassuring to see them get up. Do a little walk off the field.
There's something drifting in the skies above us here. Can't tell if it's a tight flock of birds or a drone or something.
I see that, Andrew.
It looks like it could be birds. It was close together, so it looked like a drone. Yeah, I feel stupid now, but hey, it was floating pretty weirdly at first.
It just did add something to look at in this already beautiful sky.
Yeah, you have to see nature in full effect, and Bulldogs offense here in full effect. Looks like they're going to get a corner any moment now. Time slowing down as we reach the end here. Long hooking kick, it's up and bounces away. And Falcons going to get another toss in.
Good display of sportsmanship there from both teams, helping each other out, getting back up after a little fall.
Falcone, a strike, a little too much mustard on it, but it pops up through the goalpost.
What a header there, though.
Yeah, but sometimes you put a little bit too much mustard on it, and the shot goes a bit too hard. But yeah, the header had a good look there. The keeper, though, continuing his tremendous effort. Fobert chasing it down. It's going to bounce back into the Westerly attacking position. Nice backhand feed by Jacobson, who takes over. He wants a hat trick, but the defender says not so fast. But it's back on the outside edge. Martin trying to chase it. Dangling his way through a defender. The cross is going to go a bit too far.
Slips away from both teams there, as they'll kick it out for a throw-in. Wow, I didn't know who that was going to, or what team.
Well, this one's going to go to Fernandez Ferreira. Pop back into play. Westerly fighting for control. It's Dotson who gets shoved to the ground. Feed inside. Rush, Fabio, Carino, Vicente, but it's taken over by Owen Fobert. He's got a whole fan section there in the dog pound. They've been cheering for him in particular all game.
That's always awesome to see. Definitely helpful for the players on the field. Maybe if they're a little tired, they get that last boost of energy from the cheers and the nicknames and all the other fun stuff that comes from the student section.
I mean, he's had a great game on defense. The whistle blows again.
A little bit too high of a leg lift there as the ball gets given to Westerly.
Nice cut move there. Jacobson, long feed, beautiful setup here. Looking to capitalize is Cody, and he gets shoved down. Some frustration there.
Definitely unfortunate when you're in that zone and ready to take your shot and something like that happens, but that hustle is what matters. And we're going to have to see both an offensive and a defensive hustle as Westerly has a nice free kick position here. More of a direct kick, I should say, as they form the wall here.
The kick is up, a line drive that finds the back of the net. An avalanche of goals here for Westerly. This one by the senior Robert Dotson.
Bulldog goal by number 6, Bobby Dotson.
Bobby Dotson getting a lot of applause here after that direct kick. Adds the score up to 5-0. Keep in mind this was 2-0 for a long time as the Novans were doing everything in their power to halt a long series of Westerly offensives. And now the goals have been pouring through late here in the second half. This clock winds down. Actually, the scoreboard stopped at 8:52. And the referees have finally taken notice as a substitution comes on. Scoreboard clock still stopped. The refs have the real time though, so time still being kept. Novan takeover here. Clock finally up and running again.
Yes, sir, Dewey!
Folks, be sure to stay tuned after this one for our post-game show, which is brought to you as always by Coastal Graphics, where we will award the Ed French Son Player of the Game. In a game where the Westerly offense has featured a lot of contributors, including Shackner, who missed that one by a few inches. Little feed, and the return was kicked too far by Datsun. Martin was trying his best to set up Lay. Long kick out to Fobert.
Gonna let his keeper take that one.
We haven't had to say Asa Mayo's name all that often with the little attacks that have come from the Novans, but you got to give him credit here for a shutout. He's going to deliver a line drive kick that's going to go right to the Novans before it's too soft, and Westerly takes it right back. Bulldogs get back to midfield. That one's off the body of Leonardo Rivera. A large series of switches coming for the Bulldogs. Off comes Shackner, Dotson, Martin, and Jankarelli. And on come Ezek, Alraswashti, Garcia, and one other that I can't currently spot there. My apologies. Looks like Nordman, actually. Trying to get some of the sophomore faces and the freshmen into play, including one junior actually in that group. As we are in the final 5 minutes here. Novans will look to spark a miraculous comeback here, at least have a goal to go home proud of on that long drive up the state.
Go, guys! Go, guys! Go, guys! Get guys!
Offensive battle still. In these last 4 minutes, they're still keeping at it.
A lot of new players trying to get goals of their own, make the most of this experience here. A header sets up an attack for the Bulldogs. It's immediately swatted away. Falcone inside. Seam pass to Al-Rawashti. Al-Rawashti trying his best here, but it's kicked away by the Novans. It's almost kept in play by DeToli. Woonsocket. Giving it right back to Orlando. Before it rolls out of play once again. So this game all but determined here. 5-0, a big shutout for the Bulldogs. Their next game will be against Exeter West Greenwich, who are 0-2. That will be on the 16th. And Woonsocket will still be looking for their first win against 3-1 Pilgrim, who beat the Bulldogs here last week. Pass along the sidelines. It's corralled by Garcia. Bulldogs will improve to 2-1 after this. Falcone out to the corner. He's going to keep it in play.
Let's see how many offensive chances they'll be able to create with this little time. Woonsocket has really been on their side of the field more often. Their defense is playing up the same way Westerly's was when they're on the more offensive end of things.
And Coach Luzzy not taking his foot off the pedal there, yelling for his team to keep going. Almost like Nick Saban in that one clip where he's up like 70, trying to instill good football in his players. That's just like what Coach Luzzy does for this Westerly squad.
That's how you create that good hustle I was talking about.
Playing to the final whistle is an important part of what this team believes in. And they're setting up what they hope will be a 6th goal. Almost kept down. Trying to corral it is Ezek. It's fed out to the sideline where it goes out of play. Gattoli is trying to get it. His hustle's been impressive for the Novans. Drew Marone tosses it now. Gattoli watches it bounce out of play. Again, strong hustle from him. It's popped up. And this one is going to be kicked out of play. And there's the final whistle. The Bulldogs dominate on offense, maintaining most of the time of possession and opening the floodgates late in the second half with a trio of goals. 5-0 your final score as the Bulldogs defeat the Novans, and it is time for the Westerly Bulldogs Postgame Show, brought to you by Coastal Graphics. Signs, t-shirts, truck wraps, and more. Call Jeff and his team for all your printing needs at Coastal Graphics, 401-425-2312, or visit 83 Tom Harvey Road in Western as the Bulldogs swarmed Asa, who had a shutout under his belt. It's getting ahead of myself thinking about all the offense here. It's hard to remember that this is a shutout with how offensive the game was, which is why a hat trick was on the mind. But Caleb, what do you think sparked all of that time of possession for Westerly?
Well, I think they learned from the couple other games we've seen where they've kind of been slower to the ball, slower to look around and see who's open. There was almost none of that this game. They really kept their eyes open. They really worked together as a team, created that offensive line that you need with your defense, and just repeatedly slammed in great balls in order to take these amazing shots that led to their offensive tone that they set for the entirety of the game. Really, it came down to that, I think.
And the Bulldogs player of the game is brought to you by Ed French and Son. Call 401-596-8917, Rhode Island's and Connecticut's #1 asphalt paving company. And it's going to go to the junior, number 9, Liam Jacobson, who had 2 goals, including the one that finally broke the floodgates. That third goal was a pivotal moment for the Bulldogs, who had been knocking on the door all along. Jacobson had the game's second goal and the third, both giving Westerly that 2-goal cushion and then expanding it. Jacobson, phenomenal game by the junior, but an all-around great effort by this Westerly offense. That is going to do it for us here on the Coastline Printers post-game show. For Caleb Lupinacci, this has been Andrew Fiore signing off again. Your final score, the Westerly Bulldogs 5 and the Woonsocket Novans 0. Thanks for watching, folks. Go Bulldogs.
Provides medical, dental, and behavioral health care to over 10,000 people a year, even when they can't afford to pay for the care they need. The cost of providing healthcare services has increased, and the grant funding we receive doesn't fully cover the cost of patient care. We, like other community health centers across the country, count on community support to keep our doors open. With your help, we can keep serving as a safety net for your neighbors. Will you help us invest in our mission?
I'm Dale Sold, the owner of Shoreline Painting and Cabinet Refinishing. My vision for the company has always been to elevate paint contracting. When you call, you get a live person. Typically, we have estimates out the same day. We have really good communication with our customers daily. We make sure you're completely happy before we leave the project. We service residential and commercial customers. The commercial work we do is typically more community-oriented. We just completed a expansion of our shop. We added 3 more spray booths to allow us to increase capacity. You can find us at 77 Stillman Ave in Pawcatuck. You can find us on our website at shorelinepaintingri.com, or you can call the office 401-834-1684 to book an estimate.